like, wait a minute, you've got to wave your flag, wave it around. Look everything you've accomplished. People need to know this. 5 reasons why you 1000% need a real estate ISA. Let's get into it. We have the data. We have expired listings and we have for sale by owner listings. We have the names and the addresses and the phone numbers for people that tried our competition and were not successful. We know the need to sell the home is probably still there, but who's going to fill that void of helping them get the job done? I know of no other industry where that data is available. Let me give you an example. Let's say that I wanted to launch a new brand of sneakers. I'm going to call them the snazzy sneakers, and I want them to compete with the likes of Adidas, Reebok, Nike. I don't know who my customer is. Wouldn't it be great if there was a list of people that tried my competitor's brand of sneakers and they didn't like them for one reason or another, but I had their name and I had their contact information so I could reach out and say, hey, I understand Adidas didn't cut it for you, but I've got snazzy sneakers over here and they're beautifully designed and they're super comfortable and I think you're going to love them. I know of no other industry where people can benefit by seeing customers that tried with the competitor, things didn't work out, and oh yeah, we've got their contact information so we can go in and tell them about us and they can say, maybe I should hire you. If you're not capitalizing on the fact that it's there, why aren't you? Number 2, conversations lead to closings. Would you agree with that statement? So if that is true, then how can people hire you if they don't know you exist? Why not pick up the phone, have a few conversations, schedule an appointment, pitch your services, and get a listing and then a closing? Do you see how everything happens? You've got to be willing to reach out to people and have those conversations. We are in the business of marketing properties, right? But we're also in the business of marketing ourselves. And I've worked with numerous agents over the years in different markets. It really surprises me that a lot of agents that I encounter are wonderful at selling homes, but they feel sheepish when it comes to selling themselves. And I'm quite frankly jealous of them because they have all these great accolades. And I'm like, wait a minute, you've got to wave your flag, wave it around. Look everything you've accomplished. People need to know this. People want to know this as they're making informed decisions on who to hire. Show me what you got. And if you're reluctant to show them, you don't have to be like very arrogant about it. Just let them know what you've done. Show them your resume. If you do that, you're going to make their job of selecting a qualified agent easier. But if they don't know you exist, they can't hire you. As a real estate team, the ISA is telling everyone how great your team is. I want you guys to listen to this scenario. There is a shopping center. And in the shopping center, we have 2 ice cream shops. They are located right next to each other. Neither one has a sign out front. But one of them has somebody standing in front of it with a loudspeaker, and they're just kind of waiting for customers to come. 2 ice cream shops, no signs, 1 person with a loudspeaker. All of a sudden, a bus pulls up. It's a tour bus with a lot of people on it, and it says ice cream tours on the side of the bus. The doors open and all these people come walking off the bus and they're ready to have some ice cream. Which shop do you think they're going to go to purchase their ice cream cone today? Is it the one where there's nobody out front, or is it going to be the other one where there's a person with a megaphone or loudspeaker shouting, hey, come check out our ice cream. We've got the best Rocky Road with Belgian chocolate in it. Or we've got the tastiest chocolate chip or strawberry sherbet. And this person is shouting, reeling them in. Which ice cream shop is going to sell more product that day? Pretty easy to decide that, right? You're either going to have somebody out there, a spokesperson, communicating your value to the market, or you're not. It's not that big of an investment to hire an ISA, guys, I'm telling you. Go and get your loudspeaker. Number 3, agents are mobile ISAs are stationary. Agents are on the go, they are driving to showings, they are submitting offers, they're negotiating contracts, they're working with vendors. They are literally running around town all the time. ISAs are at their desk, they are looking at screens and keyboards, and they are working in a CRM, they are making notes as they make phone calls. They are stationary. They have a bird's eye view of everything that's going on. They are 100% focused on lead generating from a stationary position. Number 4, the ISA keeps business flowing in the door. That is their primary responsibility. Do not give them anything that is not related to lead generation. Do not give them social media management. Do not give them accounting. Do not give them receptionist duties. They are 100% focused on bringing business in the door. They need to be on the phones. I mean, that's up to you whether they're part-time or full-time, but at least I would say 3 hours a day, if not 6. I personally think 8 hours is too long. I've been in a position where I was doing 8 hours a day. That's a little bit too much, but they are always on the phone. They are sending text messages. They are sending emails. They are communicating your team's value at all times, trying to ensure that all of your agents are busy servicing sellers and buyers. That's what their role is. Number 5. Drum roll. Your competition is making these phone calls. I'm not just talking about solo agents. I'm talking about the mega teams in your markets. They have ISA departments that are out there hustling and calling this customer segment of expired and canceled listings, and also for sale by owners. And these are well-oiled machines, right? They've been in the business for years. They get a lot of their business through referrals. You see their billboards. Why would they be cold calling? Why would they have a designated ISA if they're so accomplished? Because there is so much value in this information. These are sellers, and we all know the value of a listing. You put that sign in the yard, you can sell the property, you can have open houses, attract buyers that way, get the exposure from the sign. Listings are magnets for more business, and the mega teams understand this. So it is super important to have an ISA on your team, regardless of your team size. But the fact that these mega teams have ISAs, your competition, that's another reason why you should be following suit. They obviously know what they're doing. They're super successful. Mimic their actions. Get an ISA for your team. It's going to be a smart investment. There's different ways that you can get an ISA, and this is for another video. You can hire in-house someone that's local to your market, or you can go to an ISA company and hire an ISA that way. But make sure that you have somebody that is not ignoring these expired, canceled, and for sale by owner sellers. They're super important. If you ignore them, you truly are leaving money on the table, and that money is there for your competition to pick up, and they're going to sell these homes, and they're going to put that money back into their business, and they're going to grow even more. You can do this. If you are a real estate team leader and you're watching this video, I really hope that you got value out of it. I am telling you, the value that an ISA can bring to your team is huge. Do not neglect this important role to your team. You've assembled these great buyer's agents. They're ready to work. Make sure that you have somebody who's going to champion your team and the loudspeaker communicating your value and your capabilities so that you can service everybody in need of quality real estate services. I'll see you on the next video.